Alright everybody, and welcome back to RRPG's Let's Play with the live commentary series where we're going to continue off with Super Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo. And in today's episode, this is the second half of the playthrough, which means we are going to go through the castle, which means we are going to go inside the castle, is what I was trying to say. But yes, we will be dealing pretty much the remaining levels in the game. I think there's about 6 levels that are left, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, it's the 6 levels that we're going to be doing, and then we will get on to the final battle against Dracula, and then we will wrap up this live commentary Let's Play. But anyway, let's get on with the episode that's already in progress, shall we? And as we're going through the castle, the difficulty will just progressively get a little bit harder, but that won't really matter that much since we have, since we have some really good controls on our hands with this game. So yeah, we should be able to get through it finally. And I know most of you were probably wondering why I posted the first episode back on my YouTube channel. And honestly, I wouldn't really post it back on the YouTube channel, but I just said, you know what, screw it, because it's not going to hurt me in any way whatsoever. I mean, sure, there may be ads that get on the videos, but that's on Konami's case because I know they would like to try to monetize, people's videos in case if they have footage from their own properties. Like, I remember before that I had Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker demo ops footage at one time, and it got flagged for matched third-party content, but no action was required on my part, so that means that the views were still maintained within the video, and I could still upload past the 15-minute limit, so that's all good. So anyway, from now on, if there's any videos that are, match third-party content, I'm just going to leave them on here because it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt the views or whatever. It's just, it doesn't hurt people's chances of seeing the video. It's just that, ads will appear on. And you know what? I specifically don't care. I just want to entertain you folk and not do anything that will, hinder our progress of seeing a really good, a really good LP coming from me, yours truly. But yes, we will be focusing on finishing up this Let's Play, and then hopefully we can get back on track with Donkey Kong Country 2 by next weekend. And honestly, too, I would like to get done with it, so that way I can move on to Donkey Kong Country 3, possibly. But who knows? We'll have to see. But, yeah, so you will be seeing the rest of Super Castlevania 4 on my YouTube channel. And that'll be another retro game that I've done an LP on that I can finish up with. And, yes, hopefully you'll be seeing me do some more Castlevania Let's Plays in the future. I would like to try to do one on one of the Metroidvania games, kind of like Aria of Sorrow. I mean, I wish I could do the DS games, but unfortunately I do not have capture software. But, yeah. It's kind of a shame, too, and I'm still surprised that Nintendo still has not even made an accessory to where you can actually play DS games on your TV. I mean, that might be a possibility with the Wii U, since, you have the second controller with the touchscreen. That may actually be possible for 3DS and DS games, since, the bottom screen can act as the touchscreen and the top screen could act as your, as the top screen of the DS or the 3DS. So, yeah, it could actually work that way, so who knows? Maybe we will actually get to play 3DS games on our TV finally, and then we can do some Let's Plays of them. Kind of like how we can play Game Boy Advance games on the GameCube with the Game Boy player. That actually might, come up in the future. I never thought of that before, so I'm glad that I was able to come up with that theory that we might be able to play DS and 3DS games on our, on our TV, but of course we can't even play it. Well, maybe the 3D option on TVs will be an option for you to play the 3DS games with the 3D on, but I think the only problem is that you're going to have to wear 3D glasses to view the 3D or whatever, and I'm sure they'll give you that option to where you can decide if you want to play the top screen with the 3D or not, and I'm pretty sure that most people would want to choose to play without the 3D, so yeah, I thought I'd bring up that theory because I know the Wii U is going to be coming out next year, and it's just, it may be possible to where we can actually play those games on on the television and on the tablet controller. So it's a good thing I brought that theory up. I'm sure a lot of people would agree to that as well, but who knows? And I know Iwata said this week that that they plan on releasing the Wii U sometime after June or sometime in the fall, so that may be a good chance to get some more games in, so that way, you know, the launch can be very successful, since he said that they've learned a bitter lesson about the launch of the 3DS. And I mean, that's all good to promise something like that, but you know, with the year almost, when there's almost a year left before the Wii U arrives, I think now is the time to let us know what newer games are going to come for the system aside from what we've heard recently. I mean, it's nice that Ubisoft's putting in 5 launch titles, and we got a new 3D Super Mario game on the way, as well as a new game from Retro Studios, and a new 3D Zelda game for the Wii U, which is also coming up. But what about some of those other games that are still in development? You know, I know we have some other third-party games, kind of like Batman Arkham City, and the new Assassin's Creed game, as well as, you know, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, but what about some other ones? I mean, seriously, I would like to know what newer games are going to come for this system. And it still would have worked if the Tekken Wii U game would have been made as a launch title, because that actually would have pushed sales as well. And what also would have been awesome if possible, if a Western localization came to be, then if Namco Bandai actually decides to, you know, release Tales of Xillia on the Wii U, then I'll be okay with that as well. I mean, that way, you know, since the third-party support on the 3DS and the Wii U are stronger than ever, then we should be able. I wouldn't mind seeing a Tales game on the Wii U. Like, I wasn't really that big of a fan of Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World, like I've been saying, but at least there is a mothership title that would be worth playing on the Wii U. Or who knows? Maybe there will be a new Tales game for the Wii U coming up, but it'll probably be sometime after Tales of Innocence R on the Vita, which I particularly don't care about, but may try it when the price goes down, whenever that is, but who knows. Let's see. I mean, but for other, you know, Wii U titles that could possibly come out, what about, oh, I don't know, maybe something, maybe like Final Fantasy Versus 13, if you're, well, that is, well, it's kind of hard to say at that point, because I know Tetsuya Nomura said that he doesn't wish to have, that he wants to get that game remain exclusive on the PS3, but if he can commit to a Wii U release, since he is a fan of, you know, getting Kingdom Hearts on the Nintendo, you know, the portable games on the Nintendo DS and the 3DS, then why not? And heck, I would even love to see Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Wii U. It would actually work if you think about it, but we'll have to see. But anyway, level 6 has been completed, and that took a little while to get through. But yes, we got 5 more levels to go through. But yeah, it's going to be quite a trek. So just remain seated, gamers, because this is probably going to take about another 40 or 50 minutes to get through. But yeah, like I said, it'll be pretty long. And I know some of you don't like long videos, as you pretty much like the shorter videos, but hey, sometimes long videos are not all that bad. I mean, you just gotta have that attention span in you, and I know some of you don't have it within you, but there's gotta be a time when, you know, you just gotta let that go and just see everything. And I know you've seen this game from numerous other people all the way through, but hey, give some other people a chance, you know? Okay. So we're in level 7, which looks like the library, you know, from looking at it, and rightfully so. Yep, very linear, and not the same as the one in Symphony of the Night. And, you know, also, where is a new, you know, Metroidvania Castlevania game for the 3DS? I mean, why hasn't Iga got on with that just yet? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would like to see one on the 3DS, you know, with the 2D sprites, but, you know, having 3D, you know, having the 3D vision from the top screen. I'm sure lots of people would like that. And, let's see. Also, what about that new Contra game that's in development? Maybe that could be coming for the Wii U as well? Who knows? And, what about, oh, I don't know. Oh, what about that new, Sonic game that's coming there? Well, by the way, I did find out recently from my Nintendo News on Twitter that there is a rumor going around that Sega could possibly be there's a rumor going around that Sega is now hard at work at the next, with the next Sonic title, but it's going to be for the Wii U, and they're considering it as a spiritual successor to Sonic Colors, which I actually think is pretty good, because I really like Sonic Colors, and I definitely tend to do that as a Let's Play. Maybe not a live commentary, but just a Let's Play of it, because Sonic Colors was definitely a revival of the 3D Sonic franchise, where, you know, the 3D Sonic games actually started to become good again. The only last good 3D Sonic game that I really enjoyed was the Sonic Adventure games on the Dreamcast, as well as the one on the GameCube, and Sonic Heroes on the GameCube. But after that, it just seems like my fun for 3D Sonic games just plummeted. But it's a good thing that they got the I think they got the director for Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 for the producer of the Sonic games as of right now, so that should be good. I mean, no, that shouldn't. No, that doesn't mean that it should be good. That is a good thing, because without that person's involvement, then I'm pretty sure that 3D Sonic games would remain, you know, sucky. And I do have a lot of high hopes for Sonic Generations, and I know it's been getting some really good buzz just lately. Stupid red skeleton, get over here. Thank you. How original is that? We're writing on a book. A book? I didn't know books could fly. Okay, jump over here. Make sure you don't die. Die! X-Men, welcome to die! Well, there are no X-Men in this thing, because we're in the year 1691, so... Well, in this game, we're in the year 1691, but, yeah, way too early to get that, internet meme going on, or whatever it is. Or that bad English to kick in. Oh, cool. Pork chop. Okay, and let's climb up this way, and I know a lot of people have been asking, probably lots of people are still wondering why I haven't even done another original versus remake yet. Well, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, there's a lot, I know there's plenty of, games that I could do an original versus remake on, you know, maybe like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and Re-Chain of Memories, or maybe the Lunar game on the Sega CD to the one on the PSP, and all that good stuff. But some of the remakes, doing that kind of stuff takes a long time to put together because of all the footage that you have to capture. So yeah, it's one of those things where you have to have a lot of patience doing, and unfortunately for me, I really don't have that much patience. Oh, come on! I just really don't have that much patience to, you know, sit through and to get things done quickly enough. I have to make a commitment to where I need to put in a lot of time to get things done, and it just doesn't seem like it's working out for me. But hopefully, I can get back on track with that. Maybe I can do that, you know, maybe do something for a Christmas episode. Maybe like Mega Man Powered Up and the original Mega Man on the NES. Or what would be also cool, well, nah, not exactly. I mean, I already did the review of Lunar Silver Star Harmony, so why would I even bother with doing another one? I mean, doing another review of, you know, retracing back to Lunar. But who knows? It could be possible, but I mean, I might do one on Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, since I really like the Metal Gear games. Come on. and I'm definitely not going to do one on Halo Combat Evolved with Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. No way. I'm not really a fervent supporter of the Halo franchise or whatsoever, so That ship has sailed for me a long time ago with FPS games. There are, like I said, from other videos, there are some that I have played that I actually enjoyed to an extent, kind of like Call of Duty Black Ops, and there are some from the past that I really enjoy a lot, like GoldenEye for the N64, as well as Perfect Dark on the N64, as well as Doom and Wolfenstein 3D. So yeah, there are some FPS games that I actually like. And I especially like the Metroid Prime games, because that's a first-person adventure, not a first-person shooter. I know some of you say, well, it's first-person shooter because you shoot things in first person. I was like, well, yeah, but there is a sense of non-linearity where you go around exploring and looking for power-ups, so that's called a first-person adventure, so your argument in saying that it's a first-person shooter is pretty flawed. But anyway, we should be getting close to the end of this level. It shouldn't be that much longer. Oh my god. No, don't do that! Ouch. Jerks. Oh god, that was close. Get over here. Okay, very good. Oh, nice. I know this lady will reach her hand out and try to stop you, but hey, we beat her first. Okay, what do we got here? Oh my god, he's got an axe. This is not gonna go pretty. Oh, and he can throw the axe too. Like I said, the original version is really difficult. I didn't have that much problem with the Virtual Console re-release. It must have something to do with the, the Virtual Console re-release, that they must have, lowered the difficulty. And I know it was the same deal for Zombies Ate My Neighbors when it came out on the Virtual Console back in 2009, because when we got the re-release in North America on the Virtual Console, it was actually based on the European version, because the European version was more of an easier game to get through. But not Super, but Zombies Ate My Neighbors on the Super Nintendo in North America is just flat out difficult. Even though it still has a really big cult following, but it's a pretty hard game. Uh-oh, something bad's gonna go on. Oh, yes, the floor's gonna fall. Ah, we just fell! Did we lose life? No, we didn't. We are going to level 8, and, looks like we're in the basement of Castlevania, or Dracula's castle. And yeah, it looks like a pretty long route to get through, so let's just take our time, and we should be able to get out of it. So, yeah, we're in the basement. It looks like the dungeon area of the castle, so we're just gonna have to take our time and, watch out for all the hazards, like these things right here, and they shouldn't prove that much of a problem, but I know the spiders tend to. Oh, God, thank God I was still invincible, or else I would have been in deep doo-doo, of losing a life. Watch out for the acid dripping from the ceiling onto the platforms, because they will make you lose health. And watch out for the float eyes, or the evil eyes, or whatever. Okay, there's nothing in the wall there, so let's go on up. Alright. Just use the vampire killer, and we can hit those fireballs, and we hit the dragon heads. Oh boy. I do not like the looks of that. That's a swinging object with spikes at the bottom. Kind of like that one, how it comes down automatically. But we're going to do a little trick. We're actually going to go upwards. Oh, get that guy. Okay, good job. And, watch out for that one, too. And watch out for this one. And take care of this dude. Oh, another evil eye. Get over here. Okay, let's take our time here and wait for that acid to drip. And then we'll get on here. Oh, God! And it's at an irregular spot, too! Okay, get back up. Okay, grab that chicken. Very good. Oh, man. I thought we were going to be done for. I know I usually have a lot of trouble on that spot, when playing this game, but, man, that really took the cake. Okay, there's more trouble to be had right here, so let's get a move on. And, like I said, what I really like about this game is how well done the platforming is. I mean, you could touch the tip of the platform or the slightest pixel of the platform, and you'll make it. I mean, that's really good platforming right there. Platforming at its finest, like I've been saying. And of course, that evil eye is going to give us trouble. And we better get a move on, because we got these spikes coming down from the wall, or these lances, or whatever. Oh, get that! Okay, very good. And another one? Are you serious? What the heckin'? Frick! Okay, very good. Oh, and it gave us some hearts, too, but not a whole lot to stop it. Okay. Now, let's keep our distance from what is coming at us, because we don't want to have to go through this again. Okay, dragon head. Oh, please, God, let there be a... Oh, yes, there's a chicken leg inside the wall. And that seems kind of dirty for the chicken legs or whatever to appear inside the... inside the walls there. I mean, who would even eat a chicken leg that's in a wall? I guess only the Belmont clan would. Oh, well. Okay, so, I think we need to go down this time. Yes, and this one automatically scrolls down, and make sure we don't jump off of that, because that can break. And I think, yep, there's a skeleton hiding in the hole there. And, let's go down the wall. Or not down the wall, but let's just go down the stairs in orderly fashion. And we can't go back up, so... We kind of screwed ourselves from seeing what was in that candle over there, but, that's okay. Okay. There's another thing of seaweed. You know what? We're gonna risk it. I know this'll work. Okay, very good. Let's go down the stairs more. Oh, another skeleton. Okay, very good. Whoops, and there's some more seaweed down below. Thank God it's not a mandragora, because those things are pretty pitiful. If you hit them, they'll come out and they will scream like crazy, and they will take a huge chunk of your life away. Dang. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Oh, we're invincible. I am invincible! Invincible! No, you're not, Homer. So, enough of the tomfoolery there, would you, buddy? And, and I'm actually very surprised to know that The Simpsons are getting a 25th season. But it's really sad that the voice actors for the show had to take a pay cut. Because, you know, those people are top-notch voice actors, and they should deserve the respect that they should for all the hard work that they do. And with them being, you know, in the TV business or in the voice acting business for quite a while, yeah, I definitely think that they deserve their good big payment. But I think Fox is just wanting to play hardball with them and say, no, sorry, we're not going to let you have any more money, so screw you. Oh! Yeah, watch out for those stairs, because they won't allow you to get through any better, so... Okay, let's try climbing up those stairs without breaking them. Okay, so, yeah. If you hit the stairs, the debris will come back at you and it will hit you, so... That is something you'll have to be careful with. So, let's make sure that it doesn't break, and... Oh, some bad platforming. Disappearing platforms. Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, very good. And I think we made it to the end of the level, so we have a boss to fight. Oh, yes, it's Frankenstein's monster. And he throws potions at you that have different effects. And he can summon lightning, too, if I'm not mistaken. So, you pretty much want to, you know, constantly keep attacking him. Sure, he'll get some hits on you. But, hey, you can beat him first. Like I just did right there. Okay, very good. So we got ourselves another piece of Dracula. And it's time for us to go to level 9, or block 9, or whatever. Okay, let's see, what do we got going on in block 9? Well, we're still inside the castle, so I wonder what this has to consist of. Okay, stage 9. Okay, this looks more like a treasure vault or whatever, or a money vault. Must be must be the Prince of Darkness's treasure or whatever. Must be. And oh, and by the way, if you see some edits in this video where, you know, the number of lives or the power-ups that I have with me are not present, it's because there were times when during the recording that I failed multiple times. You know, I failed a whole lot, so I'm not going to bother, you know, showing all my failures, as we're pretty much going to get this done, or else I'll be making about 2 or 3 videos based on, you know, the inside of the castle levels or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna pretty much get through this in one setting without any problems. So if you do see some edits where, you know, where things are kind of, you know, weird, then yeah, that's what the issue is. It's just I'm not gonna deal with restarting things all over again. So we'll just pretty much do it as what we are doing right now, and I think we're getting halfway through this video, if I'm not mistaken. So let's keep a steady pace, and we should make it closer to Drac's lair. Okay. Make sure you jump to hit those candles, so that way you can get what's inside of them. Okay, I'm not going to go after the axe there, so we'll just keep the Holy Cross on us. And I know lots of people think that it's a boomerang, but no, that's the shape of a Holy Cross. Because, you know, for a game like Castlevania, there's religious references to be had. Can we get up there? Nope, we can't get up there. There's actually some hearts and some chicken legs for us to get in order to restore our health, but we're not really going to bother with it right now, because we're just going to press on forward and make sure that nothing stands in our way, and we can get through this even faster. Okay, very good. Now, hit the yellow skeleton, or the golden skeleton, and watch out for the bat there. Okay, very good. Oh, missed. Okay. Now, if we make it over here, this should be the halfway point of level 2, so at least take a breather here, folks. Okay, so there is there's a dragon head right here. And there's some... Oh, dang it, I missed. And there's a thing that's sucking me up to try to prevent me from going forward, but it can't hold me forever, so we'll just keep going. Oh, another dragon. Hit it again. Okay, very good. And yeah, make sure you watch out for your heart count! Oh my gosh, how did that happen? How in the world did that happen? Dude, how did that happen? How did that happen? Ugh, gosh, I tell you, sometimes the controls in the, you know, in this just makes you want to go, what? Yeah, I know, right? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just keep going and make sure that the next time we come to the stairs that we actually don't screw up. And when you're going up and down the stairs, you want to make sure that you're hitting up or down on the D-pad, so that way you don't fall down. Yeah, so let's do it right here. Okay, so let's defeat this dragon head, and hopefully we can ride on the zip line or whatever, or the hook that holds the vampire killer for us to swing. It's another one of those mechanics that I wish would make it into, you know, later Castlevania games. Come on, Iga, give us another Castlevania game where the controls from Super Castlevania 4 are in there, because that's actually what made the Castlevania game so great, was having, you know, improved controls like that. Okay, let's get off of here. Oh, it hit us. And it committed suicide. Okay, so this is one of those gimmicks where the ceiling comes down, or pieces of the ceiling come down, and you have to hurry up and get out of the way before, you know, it blocks you from going forward. Oh, some marvelous music going on in the background there. Sounds very ominous, or ominous. Okay, so I think as soon as we go up the stairs here, we should be in the final final area of level 3. Nope, we're still in block 9 too, so I think we have to go up the stairs first, and then we will make it to the final area of level 9, or stage 9, or whatever. Okay, so let's hit these candles here, and we get some money bags out of them. Too bad you can't get any actual money like you can in the Metroidvania games to buy items. Oh well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. And I really don't think that the Belmonts, except for Juiced, would really, you know, care for money anyways, because they're more about destroying Dracula to maintain the peace of Transylvania, or Xillia, or whatever. Yeah, I know they called it Xillia, you know, where Dracula's castle is, so might as well call it that. Okay. Alright, go up the stairs here more, and, oh, there's another dragon head, and a golden skeleton. But we'll just take care of the dragon head first, and we'll get boatloads of money. Woohoo, we're rich! We're even richer than we already were. Okay, so let's swing up here. Okay, very good. And we got richer again, so let's keep this pace up. Oh my god, a golden skeleton with a golden bone whip. They're not cool. Okay, we got ourselves a chicken leg. Chicken leg. Okay, very good. So, well, I guess there wasn't a block 9-3 after all. So it's just pretty much block 9-2 after all. You know, throughout that whole sequence. Okay, now, defeating this boss, we need to watch out for the gold dust that the shape of the bat is hitting at us, you know, hitting us with. You know, from the damage that we do to it, that's when it will try to hit its gold dust at us, so make sure we, you know, we stay below him at a good spot to where we can do some damage, like what we just did right here. Now, we need to take care of the babies, and the babies shouldn't be that much of an issue, and they do less damage than the actual shape of the big bat, and we should be able to get through this without any problems. Oh, well, we just need to make sure that we still have a good amount of health, and we just need to take down these two, and we just defeated the gold dust of the bat. Alright, stage 9 has been completed. 2 more stages to go, gamers. We're getting close to the end. Which will probably be about 20 minutes, but we'll have to see. Okay, so something was crumbling up at the top. Oh, some stairs. We can go up the stairs here. Very nice. By going up the stairs, where's that going to lead us? Looks like it brings us out of the main castle area and brings us up outside of it. At the upper parts of the castle and at the outside. And here's my favorite rendition of Bloody Tears from any Castlevania game. Such good music. Okay, it's just another heart and nothing over here that's worthy of getting, so... some more dragon heads, huh? Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is my favorite rendition of the song Bloody Tears from any Castlevania game. It's just, you know, I mean, all the different renditions and remixes of Bloody Tears are all different, but this one has to be the best. Short, simple, and it just beats the original composition of Bloody Tears to the T. No question about that. Okay, so... Oh, watch out there. We don't want to get squished. Oh, I don't think we could get squished because there's one of them that's, you know, that would pull my leg back up and the other would try to pull me down. So I'm pretty sure it would try to keep Simon Belmont from being squished. I mean, it's not like the steamroller from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which was pretty disturbing to see that the huge, you know, the huge bodyguard of Mola Ram getting squished by the steamroller. When you can see all that blood being stained on the steamroller there, but yeah. Okay, now this part's a little bit tricky, and you'll see what I mean. So we're gonna have to take our little ride with the swings. Okay. Make sure we kill this guy. Okay, very good. Yeah, a lot of people can die right there, so that's something you'll have to be careful with. And here's the little here's a little trick when coming up here as well. So make sure that we take care of the Axe Knights first. Okay, see that cogwheel up there? Make sure you come down those stairs as soon as it starts moving. And once this next cogwheel comes, make sure you get on the platform here so you don't take damage. Okay, very good. And let's go up the pathway here. And we're taking care of the Axe Knight firsthand, so... Okay. There we go. And we got some more Medusa heads that are going to give us trouble. Okay, now whatever you do, do not get on the whip swings just yet, or the things that hold the vampire killer. Okay, now you can easily get past the Axe Knights if you raise or lower your vampire killer when you're hanging on it, so that way you can avoid the axes coming at you. Okay, let's take care of this one. Very nice. Okay, and now I know there's another bone dragon coming up here pretty shortly. So what we want to do is we actually want to get on here. And I would be careful when you're using, when you're up here. Oh yeah, you don't want to hit the. You don't want to hit the bat swings or whatever. You pretty much want to stay there and use any projectiles that you have, like the Holy Cross. That way you can easily do damage to the creature, and then you'll be able to swing your way back up without anything hindering you from going up, that is. Okay, we made it to the top of the clock tower, so let's keep going this way, and I think we got a boss that's coming up pretty shortly. Oh, got a chicken leg. Nice. And indeed, there is a boss here. It's that transition, where the screen kind of pans to the right a bit more. No, pans to the left a whole lot. Yeah, that's a boss. Okay, so this is a mummy, and when we're inside the inner levels of the castle, the bosses that we fight against are usually movie monster themed, kind of like how we fought against Frankenstein's monster, and how we fought against, how we're fighting against this guy. So, yeah. And we gotta be careful with this guy because it will try to hit us with bandages. And I would recommend using the diagonal whip when it's down there like that. But he shouldn't be that much of a problem if you know his pattern. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you want to stay here. You can actually defeat the fireballs with the vampire killer, so make sure you stand at that one spot to hit it. Okay, now we can come over here, and I think we can actually finish it off where it is. But just like I said, watch out for the bandages. Can we hit it? Oh yes, we got it. Very good. So we have defeated Stage A, or Stage 10's boss, and the clock tower has been beaten. Huzzah! Okay, so there's a new pathway that we can walk through here. And now we're going to Stage B, or Stage 11, rather. And yes, this is the final level in the game. So, brace yourselves, gamers. We're going to have a long ways to go up. And kind of a hard route to get through, but just see what's on the screen and pay attention, and you should be able to get out of it fine. And notice how we got 1,000 seconds, so we have at least 15 minutes to get through this. Well, 16 minutes, rather, but you get what I'm saying. We should be able to get through the rest of it just fine. And, looking at the time, yeah, we should be okay. But the thing is that if you get a game over at the next section, which is like B2 or B3, then you'll be able to start back at that position. But if you make it before when you make it before the stair, to the stairs before Dracula's lair, then when you get a continue, you'll actually start back at that spot. So there's at least some breathing room when you get through the final levels of the game. So yeah, it was a good idea for the game designers to be very courteous to do that, and I know that Nintendo was very courteous to give some breathing room, or to have a restore point at the last dungeon of Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link. Oh my gosh, and I never thought I was gonna beat that game ever, and I managed to beat it back, I think, around April or May. I mean, it was quite a difficult game, and I never ever have beaten it. It's quite an experience, because there are certain things that you have to learn about that game, and it's one of those games where you really do need a strategy guide or a Nintendo Power magazine to help you out. No question about that. Okay, now we're constantly trying to scroll up the stairs here because there is that cogwheel with the spikes coming after us, and we want to make sure that we keep going. Okay, now here's a little trick. You want to jump at a specific spot on those stairs, or else you're going to fall off unexpectedly when you're trying to climb up. So, yeah, I thought I'd give you guys that little pointer, and let's go ahead and swing up here. Okay. And this is a different rendition of the song Beginning from Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. So it seems like the best song, I mean the song, you know, the main songs from the original NES trilogy make it into the final level of the game, or in the final levels of the game, which is pretty nostalgic and very, you know, I wouldn't say reminiscent, but more like, you know, good references or whatever. Okay, so now we need to climb up this set of stairs, and we need to watch out for the spikes that are above us when we're, you know, jumping from platform to platform, because if we let those spikes hit us, then we're going to be done for. So make sure you keep going left, and then we should be able to land up here. Okay, so let's go in here. Okay, we're in Block B, Area 3. Or Stage B, Block 3. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, so it looks like we got this, what equates to looks like a bird with a spear or whatever. But, yeah, it's another one of those bosses that was, that appeared in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I think it was the first boss that you fought against when you played as Alucard. Or it was one of the, you know, it was the first out of the... I mean, it was one out of the two bosses that you met at first when you explored the first beginning parts as Alucard. So, yeah, this is a boss in this game. It's more of a sub-boss before Dracula's lair, kind of like when we're going to be fighting against the Grim Reaper Death or whatever. Oh, yeah, and he does that, gosh, he does that slide just to annoy the heck out of you. Get over here. Oh, come on, you should have died. Okay, yeah, you died right there, so bye-bye. Okay, and that new area opens up for us, so let's go up the stairs here. Let's make sure we grab the chicken. And let's see what awaits us up there. Okay, so here we are in another section of B3, so let's grab the Vampire Killer Whip upgrade, and we're going to have to fight against this guy. Now, this is the other half of the first boss that you fought against as Alucard in Symphony of the Night. It looks like Firebrand from Ghost and Goblins, or the Ghost and Goblins series. And of course, he has his own series, Demon's Crest, or Gargoyle's Quest, or whatever. So, yeah. But, you know, I'm really happy that, even though I'm not really going to be in favor of buying Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 when it comes out in November, but at least I'm happy that more recognition for Firebrand is being, you know, put on for the game. Because it's another one of Capcom's properties that I think they have long forgotten, and that they should put in a little bit more time to, you know, possibly make another game out of. I would be up for a new, like, Gargoyle's Quest or Demon's Crest or whatever, and I definitely think, well, I'm not sure whether or not if the game's out on the Virtual Console or not. I mean, I know that Gargoyle's Quest 1 for the Game Boy is out on the Virtual Console, but, you know, in the 3DS eShop. But how about Demon's Crest? And I know it's really hard, too, but hey, I'm always up for a challenge, so give me that on my Virtual Console, Nintendo. Please? Please, Capcom? Please, Nintendo? Can we get that on the Wii Virtual Console, or maybe on the Wii U's Virtual Console soon? I'd hope so. Okay, now let's climb up the stairs again, and who are we gonna fight against when we're coming up here? Okay, get that whip upgrade. Hopefully there... Yep, there was another one. So, we got a full-fledged vampire killer. And who are we going to fight against? Oh my god, it's Death. So yes, we are fighting against the Grim Reaper. Now, how I get through this boss fight is pretty simple. You want to stand at the spot where I am now, and when the sickles are coming at you, make sure you dangle your whip all over the place, so that way the sickles don't hit you. And when Death gets out of the way, make sure you just, dangle your whip again. And when he's doing that, make sure you don't even try to go after him, or else he's just going to hit you. And it's not always cool when he does that, so we're just pretty much going to stay at this one spot until we defeat him. So the key to this boss fight is pretty much patience and strategy. Knowing the best strategy on how to defeat him. So this is pretty much the best strategy that we're going to go by, and we should be able to get him this way. Oh, and we already have over half of his health depleted, so he shouldn't take that much longer. Oh. Come on, get your butt back over here, Death, so I can kick it! Yeah, I know you tend to die a lot often after before we defeat Dracula, but you're bound to meet the same fate as he is again, so get over here so I can, put you out of your misery. Seriously, buddy. Your time has come. And quit hitting me with those small sickles. It's not cool. Ugh, gosh, he's cowering. That's why he's backing up, going back and forth. Oh, come on! I should have hit him! Get over here. Oh, come on! Okay, 2 more hits and we should be able to defeat him. Okay, get back over here. Okay, very good. So we managed to defeat Dracula's servant, Death. So, yes, the Grim Reaper is no longer a problem, as we can go up this set of stairs. And walking this way, that shall lead us to the stairs before the Prince of Darkness himself. But first things first, we're going to discover a little secret down here. We can actually find a huge set of hearts over here, as well as the 2 whip upgrades, and a Holy Cross, and, a number extension, meaning that we can use the special power-up numerous times. Well, at least 3 times, but yeah, we're going to keep it like this, and we should be able to defeat Dracula finally, and we can hit these candlesticks in order to get some hearts out of them. So yes, brace yourselves, gamers. This is the final battle in Super Castlevania 4. So, as you can see, the electricity is just flowing out of the room, as we're pretty much going to be fighting against Dracula one-on-one. And make sure that you use your Holy Cross against the boss, and make sure you're using your vampire killer to divide the fireballs that he shoots out at you. Okay, so sometimes he'll actually do that move to just to try to distract us, but if you can hit it, then at least you'll be able to get some health power-ups or whatever. Oh, and these guys really take it up the butt in terms of obnoxiousness. I mean, the flame dudes, or the flames that that tend to be alive. Yeah, they're a really big hassle. So when you see one, just make sure you get a good distance and make sure you can jump at a good distance so they don't even try to hit you, because that's the last thing that anybody would want to happen to them. And once we get down to about 5 units of his health left, that is when he'll start going ape nuts. And he gave us another chicken leg, too. You're very nice, Dracula, you know that? Okay, so we just got him down to 5 units of health left. So he's going to go nuts, and he's going to try to destroy us once and for all. And he's bald. And he is pretty pissed. And he actually does more damage based on those attacks, so we want to judge our distance between the lightning he shoots at us and our distance between him and where we are, so that way he doesn't even, tend to damage us anymore. Okay, we just need to hit him one more time, and then we have ourselves another game won. Oh, come on, don't die anymore. Okay, very good. So yes, Dracula has been defeated, so rejoice, gamers. We have finally completed Super Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo. And die, bat. Or die, monster! You don't belong in this world! What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets! But enough talk! Have at you! And we grab the last one. And rejoice, gamers. Or should I say relax? I would say relax, gamers. Because this battle is already over. And we have officially completed Super Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo. And there's Simon Belmont gazing from the mountain or the hill area, looking as Dracula's castle begins to crumble. So yes, good prevails over evil once more. It was quite a treacherous journey, but we managed to get out of it alive. So yes. Excuse me. So overall, guys, Super Castlevania 4, it's still as good as I remember it, and it's still a lot of fun to play. I mean, if you're really into the really hard games like I am, then be sure to give this one a shot. I mean, there are some hard games that I can't stand with a passion, but there are those that I tend to love eminently. And this is one of those games that I really love with a passion because of how well made it is. It's another one of those games where I feel that it has been perfected from beginning to end. You know, kind of like The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. So, yeah, I really can't think of anything else to say, gamers. I mean, it was quite a long trip just to beat this game. This took about almost an hour and a half to get all the way through, if you were to exclude the number of deaths that you had on you when going through this castle. So, yeah, it was quite a long experience, but hey, we prevailed, didn't we? Yes, we did. And as I said before, I still enjoy Simon Belmont as I still prefer Simon Belmont as my favorite character in the Castlevania franchise, and I still definitely think he is the representative of the Belmont family more so than Richter Belmont, as Iga tends to go for more of Richter Belmont these days, especially when he had Richter Belmont as a playable character in one of the bonus modes for Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. So, yeah, it's good to play a game where we actually get to play as the first Belmont that ever existed in the Castlevania main canon. And he will always be the best one in my opinion. So, yeah, it's been a really fun time, and I know that Halloween's getting close for some of us, and I at least managed to get this in, so at least I have something that's scary themed. Hopefully I can do it again next year. It was a really fun blast, and who knows, maybe I'll have to do a live commentary series on one of the Metroidvania Castlevania games, because that would be really awesome to do. And it would be another Castlevania game that would, be left out of my hands to, or be left in my hands to do a full completion on. But yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of wish that the that the control scheme for Super Castlevania 4 would, transcend, be brought into the newer games. But nope. They went back for the original control scheme in the original Castlevania and Castlevania 3. Why did they not include the crouching movements, or the whip swinging like that, or the whip dang? Well, they did include the whip dangling in some installments, but whipping in 8 different directions? Why did they not do that? I would like to see more of games where they have those functionalities present. You hear me, Iga? If you make another Metroidvania game, please do not disappoint us and, have this type of control scheme in those games from now on. They are what make the Castlevania games really fun to play. No question. Okay, and anyway, gamers, it has been a total pleasure doing this live commentary for you, and I all hope that you have a great Halloween as I will, and a new episode of Donkey Kong 64 and Kingdom Hearts is going to be presented on Monday as well. So yeah, be sure to expect those two videos to come out soon, and you should be able to hear the 6th episode of the 4DS audio podcast coming pretty shortly. So anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your day, and have a happy Halloween, and I will see you this Monday for some more double RPG Let's Play goodness, as well as presenting to you a new episode of Donkey Kong 64 and Kingdom Hearts for your pleasure. So anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Laters!